Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. This comes from the great polymath, Leonardo da Vinci. Several details need to be right for perfection. To master decimal numbers, we need to get a few details right, and more. In this reel, we will explore the composition details of decimal numbers. Ironically, the first detail about decimal numbers is that the integers are as much decimal numbers as the fractions expressed in decimal form. The decimal point is not a defining feature of the decimal numbers. It is the name for number system formed out of 10 number symbols or digits 0 to 9. That said, what are the must-know details of decimal numbers? The knowledge that most precisely deciphers the quantity expressed as a decimal number. 11.5 is made up of two kinds of two parts. First, a part that is less than 1 and the other that is equal or more than 1. Second, the whole part, which is made of units and one packet of tens made from 10 units, just like the whole numbers. Interestingly, a decimal number can be composed of whole and fractional part. And also, the whole or the fractional parts could be 0. Both the whole part and the fractional part are optional. For example, in 11.5, the whole part has 11 ones, made of 1 tens and 1 ones. The fractional part is made of parts of 1, and in 11.5, it is 5 parts of 10 parts of 1. In the fractional part, 1 by 10 is the unit fraction, and there are 5 1 by 10 in 5 by 10. We know this well from the reels on fraction. The whole in decimal numbers can be any whole number. It is, as such, a multiple of 1 a whole. But recall that decimal numbers are interpreted as sum of multiples of powers of tens. The fractional part is sum of multiples of unit fractions, with denominator being powers of 10 such as 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000, and so on. But the total of unit fractions in a decimal cannot be equal to 1. For example, if 1 by 1000 is the unit fraction in a decimal, there cannot be more than 999 of 1 by 1000. Here is visualization of the unit fractions possible in decimal numbers. For example, 1 by 100 means 1 part out of making 100 parts of 1. In 11.5, there are 5 parts of 10 parts of 1. In a decimal, there can be different unit fractions, but the sum of all the unit fractions together is always less than 1. Let us visualize 0.005, which has only 5 parts of 1000 parts of 1. It has no unit, no 1 by 10, and no 1 by 100. It has only 5 of 1 by 1000. In 1111.111, the whole part has 1000s, 100s, 110s, and 1 The fractional part is made of parts of 1, that is 1 of 10 parts of 1, 1 of 100 parts of 1, and 1 of 1000 parts of 1. One 1111.111 is a sum of whole parts and fractional parts. In the whole part of decimals, it is important to vividly visualize how 005 is just 5, whereas 500 is 500. The reflexibility to visualize the packets in numbers is critical to number sense. Visualization of the packets is also the way to see the difference between 0.5 and 0.005. The fractional part of the decimal numbers is such that the sum of all the different unit fractions, the 1 by 10, the 1 by 100, the 1 by 1000, and so on, is always less than 1. Thank you. With us, you will master all the mathematics you need. Be good to you, not just others.